Hey everybody, and welcome to Steelbook Obsessed. My name is Jake, and this is going to be a little bit of a different video. As you can see, I'm showing you my living room a little bit. I also collect vinyls. These are up here in the living room state. Maybe I will do another video on those. If you are interested, let me know in the comments. Do the like, subscribe, all that jazz. But right now, we're going to go down. We're going downstairs because this is where the collection is. That's right. Finally doing a collection video. You guys have been wanting this for what seems like years now. I'm finally going to oblige. Walking in, let's get to it. And let's kind of give you a nice little sneak peek here right now. So while we're going in the room, I might as well just tell you or show you how it is from like the start of it to the end of it. So let's go over here and showcase this little area. One of the reasons why I'm showcasing this is just because I have a whole bunch of my movie theater popcorn buckets. I have a place to put that in the future here, so it's just staying right there right now. But I have a whole bunch of my cups, which I don't really show off. We got like a Tar Man, a Black Panther, a couple of Avengers, one for the Batman. Going over here, I have a nice little WandaVision radio I got in one of my press kits. Some more cool popcorn buckets around here. I'll probably make another video just showcasing these by themselves because there's a lot of cool pieces in here. And yeah, just kind of wanted to show that off a little bit, but we continue to go over this way. And here is my arcade. I've wanted an arcade for the longest time. So, God, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, this sucker was at a price that I really could not even fight with. I finally pulled the trigger, got it, and I play it every now and again, but whenever I do, it's fun. And I like playing this with my kids. I like playing this with my wife. It's got a roller ball, 6 buttons, all that fun stuff. You can plug it in to USB to get a whole bunch more games in here. You can plug to HDMI, to plug an entire new monitor in here as well. Just a very cool set. I love Arkanoids, so having one of these on here as well for the paddle is just a blast. But going from the arcade over here, we have my Steelbook wall. I use magnetic sheets, adhesive magnetic sheets. That's how you go. The link will be in my description. Everybody always asks me how I end up doing this. They are literally on Amazon for 20 bucks. So I will just put it in the link here, the link in the description. If you want it, that is where you can find it. Highly recommend. Never have a problem with these suckers. And I honestly think this looks really, really good. And this won't be the only time you see a set like this in my house. So panning from the Steelbook wall over to my television set. I have a 65-inch Vizio OLED that I absolutely love. We can kind of swivel the screen here to kind of make it look good no matter where you are. There's Marty. Hi, Marty. It usually just goes right here because I am sitting on that lazy boy right over there. All nice, snug as a bug in a rug. But let's go and look at kind of the players that I have too. Xbox Series S is my 4K player. I get a lot of shit from some people. I think the image is just fine. So that's what I use. If you have a 4K player you use, let me know in the comments because I am kind of contemplating getting another one just to see if the picture quality could be any better. But honestly, I have no complaints with this thing. Next up, I have a VCR DVD combo player. It's a recorder. The cool thing about this is that it hooks up to HDMI. So VHS through HDMI. All of the new TVs, as you can see, they don't have the red whatever, coaxial cables. What do you call those? RGBs? I can never remember what the right component is called on there, but they don't have any in the back. So you either have to get a converter like this, which is not for this, by the way, it's for the Laserdisc player. But yeah, I don't have to worry about having another one of those converters. Have it right there. Works like a charm. Yeah, down here I have the Laserdisc player. I found this on Facebook Marketplace last year. I've absolutely loved it. Mitsubishi makes it. Yeah, I said that so fluently. But yeah, I've not had an issue with this sucker either. And I know whenever it decides to die out, it's going to take me a very long time to find another functioning player. I got this for a steal too, along with a few Laserdisc discs that I'll show you here later on in the video. We pan over here, and this is just kind of overflow stuff. This stack of stuff are movies that I just recently got in that I haven't even had a chance to put it in my digital database. Everything that I do when I put it in the digital database goes over here to my stack of shame, which is just continuously getting bigger and bigger. And yeah, looks more and more embarrassing. I need to make more of those videos, or I just need to make like an hour-long video where I put away stuff. I am just, as you can see, running out of room to put stuff. I'm trying to find a solution to that as we speak, but for right now, you get that little pile, you get that little pile, and this sucker, I had a Steelbook sent to me that was broken in half. So that's great, and I don't really know what to do with it. I don't want to throw it away, but I already have another copy of this movie. Here's a code if you want it. But yeah, Exorcist, A Believer. Have not even seen it yet. I've heard very, very terrible things. Going from this stack over here, we have my boutique shelf, which is so dang full, and that's part of the process of why I wanted to make this video now, because I'm in the process of putting a new big boutique wall over in that room, which we will go to in a second. But let me show you how I have it set up right now. I've got Scream Factory at the very top with some of my fun toys that I use as flair on here that I've either found very cheap in the wild or have gotten sent to me. Love that Thing action figure. Love that Riddler toy. Just a whole bunch of cool looking stuff in here. Really like that Candyman beanie as well. But we pan down. I like to have VHSs as my end caps just to kind of see a whole bunch of new artwork. I'm a sucker for artwork and just being exploded with color and flair and IPs and stuff that I love all around me. And then as you can also see over here, I have more Steelbook wall, or a Steelbook section, a panel with the adhesive strips that I talked to you about. These are all Edgar Wright. Absolutely love Edgar Wright. So yeah, I put all that stuff here. But going back over here, I have another row of Scream Factory. One more row down, I have Arrow Video, baby. Love this stuff. Down one more, I have Imprint Films, a company that I don't think enough people talk about. I really like their releases. I only have one A24 big movie, so that's just floating over here as well. But I mean, their box set for the Warriors, their box set for the Wicker Man, some of like the prettiest stuff I have in my collection. And just their box sets look really nice together. And they got these beefy ones like the Sidney Lumet one, this After Dark 1 and 2 that are so big that I just use for end caps. And yeah, we went down another row. There are no more box sets here. This is just alphabetical order. That's the way that I like to categorize all of my stuff. I used to work at Hollywood Video. That's just how my brain works. Going down, we have Vinegar Syndrome, a company that I've only been collecting for like a year and a half now. And it has just grown like crazy. I really like their releases quite a bit. Down here, I have a lot of their partner labels, their OCN Direct stuff. And as you can see, Umbrella is starting to sneak in there because technically they are part of that OCN Direct, but I get this stuff from Umbrella. Their box sets right now, my God. One that I don't have room for, and it's bugging the crap out of me, is that Super Mario Brothers. That is my favorite physical media release of the year so far. More people need to talk about it because it is glorious. And then finally down here, I have Criterion Collection. This is the first one, the first boutique label that I really got into collecting. It's not a big collection either, just the copies of movies that I really, really adore. Down here, let's see if I can pan out a little bit more. We have this cardboard kiosk that I got from a Walmart when Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was out. This was going to get crushed. The whole kiosk did get crushed. It looked very cool, but this is functional. You press the button, it says I am Groot. There's also another switch that you can hook up, and it has Rocket saying, "Don't push this button." And it's motion activated. That's why it is not wired right now, because it goes off all the time. But if we move this, I have some of my Criterion DVDs down there, as well as some of my CEDs. I do not have a CED player, but I do like some of the artwork that's on these suckers. Okay, so panning back over here, I already showed you my overflow shelf. Yeah, I probably have over 100 movies on this thing. I hate the way this looks, but it's just necessary at the moment. hopefully I get my shelving thing situated. But I do like how my collection looks so far, especially up here. Here are all of like the beefy Steelbook box sets, along with some more pieces of flair that just add to the collection a lot, in my opinion. That one Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, I remember paying $12, $13 for at Walmart, and it's like one of the best box sets in my collection. I've showed a video on this bat signal right here that is functional. It lights up and lights up like my ceiling sometimes. It's just very cool. Got this Loki hourglass. Got this sent to me as well, a replica of the Aston Martin that Bond drives. I have a very cool Spider-Man 3 hat I found at Goodwill. Got some Mondo Steelbooks, and yeah, I'm planning on doing another like just collection video. This is just a room tour, but like I said, I have everything alphabetized, and all of these are just the normal studio released movies. But it goes 8 rows down, 9 rows down, something like that. It just goes and goes and goes, and I love it. But it goes so far that we have some stuff on the bottom here that, again, I'm just running out of room for. So we have like all of my Paramount Presents stuff, some more Umbrella, Oscilloscope Laboratories, Shudder, a random pile, Blue Underground, more Shudder, Cauldron over there too, and then the Mill Creek VHS line. There's just a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that needs to look a little bit better. But like I said, I have plans for that. I'm going to show you where I'm planning on putting that here very, very soon. But let's pan over here, show some more things. I like Jay and Silent Bob. I liked them a lot in my 20s. I'm in my 30s now. I still appreciate what Kevin Smith did. He opened up a movies pop-up restaurant during COVID in Des Moines. The American Gothic painting was made in Iowa. I like these cases from Malko protectors. I'm able to show off some great artwork front to back on a Steelbook because, as you can see, the sucker is protected. Absolutely love those. But I also love enamel pins. Here's my pin collection right here. I have a little bit of space right there, but this is pretty much all the way mapped out as well. I might get another one. I think I do have another one. Again, I just don't know where to put it. I could put it here, but I also like this Batman Begins film cell reel that my wife got me. It looks very, very cool. And down here, we have a Beetlejuice painting. Also very cool. Got this from thefrightside.com. Right here's the microphone that I use to record all my live streams, podcasts, all that stuff. This stack of movies I'm gonna make a future video for. And here's the table that I do all of my live stream recording stuff at. I love it, it's necessary, but it just takes up a lot of space in the basement, which is another reason why I want to move this idea of boutique stuff over into that room. But yeah, all of these packages I just got today. Like, this table was completely cleaned off. Put it there. Once I get done filming this video, that is gonna be my next thing I film, unboxing all those goodies. So cannot wait for that. And over here is just a pile of stuff I don't know what to do with, or stuff I still need to film. Like, I bought a whole bunch of stuff from Goodwill and a whole bunch of stuff from Half Price Books. And I just need to film stuff for that. Again, it'll come, it'll come. There's Mr. Marty just looking cute as ever. Hey, buddo. Oh, you don't have to get up. You're a good boys. Yes, good boy, Marty. Over here, I have some of my popcorn buckets. Got the ghost face, got the Billy the Puppet, and then some more toys with the John Wick stash box behind there, the Talk to Me box that I got. While this is quiet, let's go in this room first. Here is Mr. Jack right there from The Shining on the door that kind of matches. Well, let's open this up and see what stuff I have in here. Here's my Luigi Gooigi sign I got for Luigi's Mansion 3. GameStop had that. We're gonna throw it away. I'm like, I can probably bring that home. Literally the only place that I could put it in my house. So it's just hiding back there, but it's a Luigi's game, so that's fine. Here is like some overflow stuff that I have. I don't like having this stuff here. I like having all my collection together in there. I just have so much of it that it overflew into here. So I have some of my Film Vault stuff right here, some more like Steelbook stuff from some Film Arena goodies that I want to showcase and I just can't right now. That Aston Martin was in this No Time to Die big box with the movie and a whole bunch of fun stuff in there. My favorite documentary of all time that nobody talks about anymore, OJ Made in America. Wanted to make sure I had that on physical media as well. And then the rest of my collection, the S's all the way down to the rest of them. And like I said, I will make another video on this stuff sometime, who knows when. And over here, we have a whole bunch of random stuff. Here are some random VHS tapes that I don't have room to put in my VHS room, which again, we will get to. Here's a nice little scary movie mask that I love, along with the classic ghost face. But up here is just, I had to find room for it somewhere. Like here's all my DVD, TV stuff that I desperately need to move somewhere else or just like kind of find room for. But this is what DVDs are to me. They're like, hey, they're here if I want to watch them, but you gotta find them. You gotta dig for them. And again, just a whole bunch of random stuff. Some more VHSs on the bottom right here. Trying not to get my shadow in the way. Here, again, because I'm running out of room, I made a holiday section, Blu-rays, 4Ks, anything that I had in this area because I only use it a month out of the year. I do like this. I do like having all of my holiday goodies to pick from during that time frame. It's just easy. I have a couple of NECA figures here that I got very cheap at Best Buy when they were getting rid of a whole bunch of their physical media. They were also getting rid of a whole bunch of their toys, so I grabbed it. I like this press kit I got for WandaVision, so I kept that as well. And again, just got to get my shadow out of there. There we go. A whole bunch of just random overflow stuff. Stuff I usually don't show off, but hey, you're in the tour, so I hope you like it. And again, there's more Christmas VHS tapes on this section as well. God, my favorite is either, probably three-way tie. We got Pee-wee's Playhouse, Christmas special. We've got this Dinosaurs tape, which has both Christmas and Halloween on it. Love that one. And this Ren and Stimpy show, Have Yourself a Stinky Little Christmas, is a close, like all three of those are tied for my favorites. And then I kind of teased it earlier. If we pan over here, this giant, oh my God, tub that probably weighs 75, 85, 100 pounds is where all of my Laserdiscs are housed. Absolutely fell in love with this format. What, 6 months ago? I love this complete Tex Avery set. There are numerous nights where my girls and I just watch like a handful of these. I love short animated shorts like that. They're the best. But yeah, Laserdisc is just kind of a it's kind of an identity, I guess. Once you collect, for me, I am nonstop collecting. I love these. I love the Criterion Collection releases. Sorry, I can't zoom in since I only have one hand. Blade Runner on Criterion Collection, the Producers, just a whole bunch of like great stuff. Got Crash there. And yeah, highly recommend Laserdisc if you can find your hand on them. And yeah, how else are you gonna watch Blank Check in the best quality possible? So we're gonna just close this door right behind me and not have to move far, literally just turn in a little ways, and this is the room we're going into next. Or should I show you this room? This is my bathroom here. Let me flip this around. And yeah, I guess I'll show you the bathroom. Why the heck not? It's superhero themed. That's the only reason why I'm gonna show you. Love the bat signal for the curtain. Got this, close this. We have some nice metal signs hanging up there. Green Bay Packers towel, it's not superhero, but that's fine. Guardians of the Galaxy up here. Got some Superman, some Thor, got the gods. And then I have a whole bunch of just random ass toys floating up here. A lot of them are, what are they called? The Pop. They're made from Funko, but they're the Funko sodas, that's what it's called. I do like collecting these just because I do like the way these look. I'm kind of over Funko, just these Funkos. They're a dime a dozen these days. But these sodas I like. And then here is a Batman, a Daredevil right there. And probably my favorite sign is this one, just a whole collage of everything. But let's get out of here and go into the final room that I have to showcase. One that, again, I don't show off that often. So I hope you enjoy. Video games? Question mark, do you enjoy video games? here is this stuff over here. I'm just gonna do a little slow pan because there's a lot fitting into this little room. I do like these plushes. My girls like these plushes too. I like having the alien next to Yoshi and Tanuki Suit Mario. And yeah, before I collected movies, I mean, I collected movies a lot, but there was a time in my early 20s where I went hard into collecting video games. So all this stuff is over here. This is like a nail paint kit where you're supposed to put all of those at, and it worked perfectly for my handhelds. I didn't have consoles growing up. I had handhelds growing up. So this is the stuff I played as a kid. This is the stuff that I absolutely love. But I also love action figures like you've seen with all my flair that I have in my collection. So I went amiibo crazy when they got released. I think, God, I stopped after the Smash Brothers ones. I have a smattering of a couple more, but I have the majority of the Smash Brothers ones. Here's some more random handhelds. Here are some like video game physical media, like Pat the NES Punk, Angry Video Game Nerd, the Zelda cartoon, Mario cartoon, Game Chasers, Red vs. Blue. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I love, including Wii U. I collected hard for Wii U when that originally came out. There's some Wii, some original Xbox, that type of stuff. And then over here, well, first let's show off the Switch and more toys and tchotchkes and all that fun stuff. But down here are even more boutique labels that this section over here, I want to pull both of these out. I want to pull this out, put more shelving up that looks like this in here, and just have all of this boutique labeled. I think it's going to look good. I think this is where I want to have the table, so it takes up less room in the living room. I have a mind's eye in my head, and I'm hoping that it turns out when I do eventually build it. I plan on buying the materials for it tomorrow, so cannot wait for that. But again, I have a lot of my Vestrons, Synapse Films, Second Sight, Unearthed Films, Kino Lorber, Viavision, and then a lot of my overflow titles that I wasn't going to get around to anytime soon, or movies that I watched once and I'm like, eh. So those are over here, because like I said, I'm running out of room and it's a problem and I don't like it and I want it to get solved now. And there's the little Screamer guy again. And before we leave this area, I did kind of want to show this kiosk for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. One of my favorite pieces in my entire collection of anything that I own, movie or game related. Just love it so much. There's another poster of Smash. I just love Smash as an IP. I'm okay with it myself playing as a fighting game. I just love having all the Nintendo IPs, now all video game IPs in there in just one place. Makes me very happy. But here are more shots of the toys that I have. More of like the current video games. Xbox One, PS4, the PS5 is upstairs. I guess I did forget to show you that. Again, this star up here is the Superstar. That's where the new movie that came out last year is housed. Here's the box for that, because I didn't want to throw it away. But just more controllers, and a whole bunch of like comics that I collected comics pretty well in college, like my sophomore, junior year of college. So back when DC reinvented itself and like did the whole New 52 thing, that's when I got really into it. That was also around the time that like Miles Morales got introduced, so I have like that first run through like 20 comic books. Love those comic books. So I was excited for Miles Morales even like before I knew who Miles Morales was, or was going to be in live action form. We go over here, and here are some like kid VHS tapes. Something that I would have loved to have as a kid. I wanted my kids to enjoy and have as well. These kind of go double deep, I believe. Yeah, there's a lot of goodies to choose from in here. And yeah, I find VHS very fun to collect for, just because they are dirt cheap and you can get a bunch of them and they all look good together. The big boxes are down here. I also have some toys up here as well. More Nintendo stuff up here. And then we go over, again, another kiosk. A lot of kiosk stuff. I went to E3 in 2017. They had a lot of this that they were going to throw away. and I was able to package a lot of it up in suitcases and bring them with. Here's a poster for my old podcast, Super Media All-Stars, that I did with a whole bunch of friends. Talked about movies and video games, and that's where I really started doing content creation again. Here's an old school CRT TV with the built-in VCR. Again, I loved this when I saw it. I always wanted one of these as a kid. Now my kids are just able to grab one, pop it in. I find myself just sitting in here, like getting that director's chair, sitting down, popping a horror movie in from this section while we're speaking of it. Let's go over here and look at my horror section. Bum, 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 bum. I love collecting VHS tapes. Like I said, horror tapes are getting very, very hard to find. So when I do, I add them to the collection proudly. And I do like popping them in, the analog. I don't know, there's something about watching a movie, pressing the button. Here, let's do this right now, actually. Press the power button on. You hear that? Oh, that's so nice. Let's do Scooby-Doo. Why the heck not? No mold. Let's get into it. Pop it in. I hear something. Yeah, that just did not, that's bizarre. Didn't turn up blue, but there's just something about watching it in a format like this. I absolutely love. You don't see the lines when you're watching, it's just lines when you're recording, which is good. Good stuff. And you know what? I was gonna turn it off and just do all this not recording. Why not? Why not record this sucker? Because there's the blue screen of beauty. Let's eject this sucker. Oh! I don't know. Something about how analog this technology is just does something for me, and then bye-bye. Oh, that sounds so good. But let's go back to the VHS section now. I showed off pretty much all of the horror tapes I have. Again, just overflow of everything too is crazy. Like I picked up these tapes because they're all different colors. Like there's a yellow one, a blue one. I wanted to do like custom VHS work, and I don't know if I'll ever get around to doing that, but if I do, I've got cool colored tapes to do that with. And yeah, just a whole bunch of fun. Here's some like books that I randomly have right here. Some nice enamel pins that have not made the set because I'm trying to keep it specifically movies. So like anything else that's not movie related or I didn't want to put on that board, I have in here. Got a nice Terrifier sticker set. The sunglasses from Terrifier 2 were in that This Is Art box set from Umbrella, like one of my favorite box sets in my collection. Got some Fallout 3 pins. Just some more video game related stuff up here. Some more pins I got from E3 in 2017. More boxed amiibos, because why not? And then I have more VHS tapes right here, and more, and more. And they keep on going and going. And again, I'm running out of room, so I have to like display them like this, which drives me absolutely nuts. And then an overstock pile of Doom that also drives me absolutely nuts. But when you collect, you run out of room, and yeah, I don't want to stop collecting. Please, no, please don't tell me I have to. No, I won't. I won't. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tour. I'm just gonna lounge on my lazy boy like I always love to do. This is taking a little bit longer than I anticipated. It's taken so long. Gotten a haircut, trimmed the beard a little bit. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope I have actually posted it by now. I just wanted to make sure I showed off everything that I possibly could have. Stay tuned for like a title by title collection video. Let me know if you want to see that broken down into like Blu-rays, 4Ks, and then DVD, and then VHS, and then Laserdisc. Or if you just wanted one big chunk, or maybe both. Por qué no las dos? You know what I'm saying? If you liked this, please subscribe if you haven't yet. Trying to grow the YouTube channel as big as I can, and it is it's moving very well the past month and a half. So that is great to see. Like this video, thumbs up, share it with anybody else that you know that likes physical media, because I want to make this a tight-knit community, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I hope you like my collection as much as I do. And until next time, I'll see ya.